Hey everyone, this strategy is extremely low investment and drops a lot of loot. It's a jackpot strategy and you literally don't need to do any board work, so you can run maps incredibly fast. So yeah, let's get into the strategy. Okay, the main strategy is farming the syndicate members by bargaining. Now we're going to be scaling so much more chance for bargaining, which I'll show you guys in the idle progression part of this video. But basically what this means is that when we kill a syndicate member or get them like 0 health, a menu will pop up when we click their icon. And when we see that menu, we have a chance to see this symbol that says bargaining. And on top of that bargaining, we see something that says this person will drop either currency, either veiled items. But what we're looking for is scarabs. Scarabs, as you guys seen in the intro, it will always look like that explosion of scarabs that you guys saw in the intro. That's what we're trying to get the most. And not only scarabs, but we also get a bunch of currency bargains, veiled item bargains, which there can be a lot of decent item you can craft and maybe sell, and uniques as well. So yeah, that's in a nutshell. The second objective is you can make more money by doing the safe houses, which does not require setting up the board whatsoever. So basically how this works is with the idols again, we will be getting random intellect or syndicate intellect when we kill the map boss. And over time, this will add up until it reaches 100%, to which in our hideout, we click Jun, open up the board and just click the safe house button, which we then opens up portals and then we can run that. And at the end, there will be bosses to kill and they can drop either the Allflames, Syndicate Medallions and stuff like that. And they do have little like rooms with stashes and stuff or crafting menu. It's a very fun activity, or you can maybe craft something good or get some divs that way, which I did get. But yeah, that's the second part of the strategy and it's not mandatory, but I highly recommend you do this. Now let's talk about the loot. So the main things is Scarab loot. We get so many Scarabs, we can 3-2-1. We also get Allflames. Now Allflames, Ethereals, Gilded, these drop quite often, sometimes rare, but quite often. As you guys will see in the results page, that these do pop a lot, and Syndicate Medallion. So yeah, that's the loot. Scarabs, Medallions, Allflames, currency, and it's just a very quick strategy. Okay, let's get into idle progression. For the Conquerors, the 2x2s, we want 4 of them. The most important mod here is Immortal Syndicate members in your maps drop 200% more items when bargained with for items. So we don't want the 100%, we want 200%. So make sure when you're searching this, it says 200%. And alongside this mod, if you can, and I really recommend you guys get this on all 4 Conquerors, is the mod completing your maps grant 13 intelligence for a random Immortal Syndicate safe house. You want those 2 mods on each Conqueror you have in your setup, and if you don't care about safe houses, then you don't need that intelligence mod, but I really recommend, because the amount of loot you'll get from the safe houses is worth it in the long run. For the 1x2 or 2x1, it should be 7 of them, which you can also look to the image on the screen of how many you need. And what we want on these ones is the mod Immortal Syndicate members in your maps are % more likely to offer to bargain for items. And we want it to be as close to 160% as possible, as this makes it so that we get the bargain option. For the 1x1s, you want 2 of these, and you want the mods members executed get another rank. What this does is if a syndicate member has no ranks and it gets executed, instead of getting 1 rank, it gets 2. This makes it significantly easier to get them to the max rank, which is 3 for all the members. And the second mod is Immortal Syndicate members in your maps are % more likely to be accompanied by their leader. This just makes it easier to rank up the leader, which is the one you'll be focusing on the most, especially for the safe houses, because the higher the rank, the easier it is to get Allflames. Okay, investments. That's it. Literally 1C Scarab. That is our investments, alongside the idols, of course. This is the only Scarab we are using. We are using nothing else, nothing on that map device either. And what this basically does is that when we get an Immortal Syndicate in our maps, it has a 50% increased chance to be accompanied by reinforcements. Reinforcements means like just our other members, and this helps us with ranking our members. We want all the members to be ranked 3, and most importantly, we want the main leader of each of the 4 parts to be ranked 3 for our safe house loot and to get those ethereal Allflames and stuff. So that's the investment. Okay, here's some tips, guys. So when it comes to bargaining, you do get like uniques and maps. But firstly, unique items, we can use those for dust if you're doing King's March. Like sending big shipments, do a lot of dust. This is a very good strategy for that. And the second thing is pretty much click always bargain, whether it be uniques, maps, veiled items, whatever, always bargain. Because when we bargain, there's always chance to get something good. Obviously, scarabs, always important currency, always do them, just bargain everything. Now maps. The maps I use are Mesa, linked to Strand. Mesa because Mesa has two rings. You have the outer large ring and the smaller inner ring where the boss is. Now, for this strategy, if you run directly into the inner ring where the boss is and just run to the outside wall of that, there's a really good chance of spotting the syndicate around the ring. That way it's easy to spot, and I will show this in the showcase, of course, but it just makes it a lot faster. And Strand, you will not miss anything. It's just one way, and the faster you go, obviously the faster you complete the map. We do need to kill the bosses, guys, just remember that for the intelligence. And yeah, just gonna show you guys a map showcase. Now all I'm doing right now is we got lucky and there's a gin right here, so what I'm doing is just heading straight to the entrance. You don't need to worry about this bit on the bottom, just head straight to the furthest bit. You can see this icon here, like this lion, green lion icon. You want to get to that. And once you get here, you just kill him and he should spawn another guy, 50% chance. And boom. Now, while I'm here, it's finished, like you don't need to do anything. So, what I'm looking for is the ranks. So I can see 3 stars means it's max rank, 3 stars. So I don't need to rank anyone. If I needed to rank someone, say you said 2 stars, I would click him first, and then I would, if execute is here, I'd press execute, it ranks up to 3, and it will put him here. But since they're both ranked, we just have betray. So what I do here is I do release, press OK, and boom, you get the bargain option, and that's what we press. And we could just have a little look at the items. Nothing really that great. So we come out and note this number. So I have another encounter, 1 out of 2, so 1 more to do. So if this wasn't here, I'd rush to the middle. And once I rush to the middle, I want to just do circle of the outline that you can see. Let me these guys. You can see that it appears here. So rather than going like looped, I go to the middle one and loop the middle, and I can see this one. And if I was like over here, I would be able to see this one. So I just jump over here, and I'm like, okay, you just kill this thing. So break the doors, don't worry about the guy, come in here, and just... Again, checking the ranks, nothing's ranked, execute, and here, it drops a unique item, just press bargain, I missed. But you see all these uniques. And all you have to do now is finished, but we need to kill the boss. So just rush to the boss, really simple. Where is he? He's over here. Just kill him. And voila. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna quickly show you guys a safe house run. So what we do is click show investigation, click safe house. It will open some portals. There we go. Syndicate hideout. And here, you guys will have 100% increased XP. So if you want to kill everything, yes you can. And I know someone in the comments was talking about my old, is it wolves? No, Devotos. Yeah, I've just been very lazy of swapping it out. I'll probably swap it out, I think, maybe before the next video, if I do make another video. And yeah, the XP here 100%, so always worth killing everything. No need to go out your way if you want to go speedy. So I'm just destroying everything, make sure everything is killed. Kind of like a small breach in a way. And yeah, we just want to go all the way through. And I'm going to make the video a little bit shorter because I don't want to be too long for you guys. And hit. Now this guy will say some gibberish. It doesn't have to be Rishi, just whoever's the leader. and you just want to kill them. So we go back to leader, click him, execute, and we get a medallion. And right now these are 250 chaos, so that's good. We got that. Don't know why that's showing. It's a pretty nice base. Yeah, and then this is the fun part. Now this is all randomized, so I can't really tell you since we're skipping the board setup. So syndicate bench, we have this, and you can chuck some like orbs on it and whatever. Make sure if you guys want to do this stuff, grab it when you're done, chuck it out. Even if you don't care, grab it, chuck it out if you started it, because the other crafting benches won't be able to be switched on. Again, another one. It's a base, so you can slap on whatever currency and you're done. Over here, unluckily there's no stashes for me to show. This is just a normal crafting, so I just put like any blank item in there, which I could have put that lich thing. And lastly, Kadiro. He just sells, wow, I just said falls earlier. But yeah, just doom, so this stuff abysses. So just generic, like nameless here, kind of. Okay guys, let's look at the results. This is 100 maps. I ran 100 maps, and look how many scarabs we have. We have literally 23 harbingers. These are, one of them is going for 8 chaos. So 8 chaos each, and we've got 23. And those scarabs alone made back our whole investment. And we got so many scarabs, like the ultimatum ones, which go for a lot. Discernment goes for a lot. Warhordes goes for a lot. Terrors, like you'll get these quite often. It's rarer, obviously, but the golden ones, like doubling, there's 3C. Let's find. Oh, that's not to be there. And other ones, like wisps. For some reason, wisps are really expensive today. But yeah, with the bad scarabs, you can always 3-to-1 them. So if a scarab costs like, I don't know, 10 of them was going for 1 chaos, then 3-to-1 them for odds to hit a jackpot scarab, or just one that costs more. Okay, for the maps, we got 8 T17 maps. They're not as pricey at the moment, so, but there's still an additional income. 3 Screaming Invitations. Again, this makes back our investment, and a bunch of currency. 3 divs, only 1 div dropped from a safe house thing. The other 2 were just random drops, and a lot more currency, which you can sell like chisels from the safe houses. Again, I really recommend safe houses for this next bit, which is the stuff down here. Now 3 syndicate medallions, they are going for 125 chaos each, so those 3 alone is about 375 chaos. And we got gilded, or Allflames. Allflame or gilded, it's 80 chaos each, so 6 times 80, that's a lot more. Ethereals, these are the big ones. These just go up in price, which is really nice, and the others aren't as expensive. But gilded, ethereal, these will tank, and they're really good. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and this was a really interesting strategy with a 1 seat investment and sometimes making 199 seat back. It was just crazy. But thank you guys, and God bless you all.